This is such a great story. A woman was badly injured after a horseback riding accident, and a dog lost his leg and his eye after being hit by a car, but both came together and are learning how to live normally again and help each other recover. We've introduced you to them before, Tracy Campion and Jack, and now they are featured in a new movie by Mutual Rescue. And it is so good to see you both. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for having us back.
And remind us once again how you and Jack came to find each other.
So I had broken my pelvis and my sacrum in 2013, and that had delayed getting a dog. And finally, a couple years later, after I'd recuperated, I went to Seattle Humane, and he was the first dog that I saw there. Come on, baby.
Come on, back.
Come on. He was the first dog that I saw, and I just fell in love with him. He had 3 legs and 1 eye. He'd been available for adoption for just a few minutes. And I adopted him, and we regained our confidence together. We started walking and running together, and
Changed your life.
it did. It changed both of our lives.
And how did your story come to Mutual Rescue? And tell us a little bit about that initiative as Jack puts himself on display. Can we get a shot of that? This is why we all wish we could come back as dogs.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is pretty typical. This is just Jack being Jack. So Mutual Rescue had a call for stories, and I thought that the story of Jack and I fit really well with a lot of the stories that you hear about how people adopt an animal and you think you're rescuing the animal, but it actually rescues you. And so we submitted our story last April, and we heard back from them in May that we'd been selected for filming, and they filmed last June, and it was an excellent experience.
Why do you think it's so important to get the message out, not just about your particular experience, but about the work that they do in general?
Well, for a really long time, the conversation was whether we could help animals or help people. But thanks to organizations like Mutual Rescue, we're seeing a paradigm shift where we're realizing that it's not necessarily mutually exclusive to help animals or to help people. Helping animals does help people. Mm-hmm. And Mutual Rescue is working to show people that when you rescue an animal, it really is helping people as well.
For you personally, what was it about having Jack? What was it about having an animal? I mean, I'm sure you had family and friends who tried to help and wanted to be there for you, but what was it about Jack that really helped you recover?
Well, I didn't really feel like myself after I'd had my accident. It was hard to get the motivation to get up and take walks. And seeing Jack, I mean, there's no excuses in his life. He's just happy-go-lucky, and he's always getting up and running around and just being joyful. And so having him in my life, it encouraged me to get out more often and walk. And then last April, I started running with him too. And
you did?
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What would you say to people who are considering adopting a pet or who have gone through some trauma of some kind, emotional or physical, about what this can do for their lives?
I would say that going to the shelter should be your first stop if you're having some kind of an issue. Especially considering a special needs animal, because they really lead by example and they can show you just how much you can enjoy life.
I thought he was going to make a break for it.
I did too.
I thought, Jack, don't do this to us now, buddy. But he just has a
Come on, baby.
tail itch, which we understand.
Come on, babe.
Is it possible for other people to submit their stories to?
It is, yeah. Mutual Rescue is having a call for stories right now, and you can submit your story online, and they're looking for other compelling stories about how people rescued animals and how animals rescued them back. And thanks to PetSmart Charities, they're able to produce films like this.
That's wonderful. And I mean, every time we have you on, we appreciate you sharing your story. I think it speaks so loudly to, as you said, animals rescuing people just as much as the other way around. So
yeah, exactly.
Thank you for all that you're doing for this cause, and best of luck. And hopefully we can check back in with you again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Would that be okay, Jack?
Definitely.
I think everything
He's
is
pretty
okay
stressed.
Can we all please just be Jack? For more information, that website, once again, is www.mutualrescue.org.